Welcome back to Swedish House Money. We're going to talk about sports gambling, sports, teams, and sports. I'm not a professional gambler. I'm only a professional sports fan. These are my takes, and I don't expect anyone to take them as truth or a guarantee to win any money. This week's budget, we will be betting with $1,000. I was absent last week. I had some personal issues in my life that have kind of tied me down for over a week. But here we are, baby. Hopefully to be a lot more consistent and provide a lot more videos for you. I'm going to get some better production, some music, things like that. But we'll see how that goes in the future. As of now, right now, we are on week 6 of the NFL season. Before we jump into that, though, I got a few things I want to talk about real quick. The NHL season returned on Tuesday! I'm a little excited. Bruins, we played yesterday, our first game of the season at home in Boston. We played against another Original Six team, the Chicago Blackhawks. Fuck the Blackhawks. We celebrated us being 100 years old. We are officially 100 years old now as the Bruins. We played real well. I was a little hesitant after last season's blowout in the first round in the playoffs. Looking good. All this hype on Connor Bedard. We let him have one goal. Didn't let him do too much to us, so I'm okay with that. Happy that this hockey season is here, and going forward, I will make some NHL bets and get those videos put out there. Longhorns blew it. We absolutely could have won that game, and we lost it for ourselves. Not the offense I was expecting to see. Special teams, cool. Defense was all right, but jeez. I can't believe we lost that. I want to address one thing real quick. To all of those that do that whole horns down thing and that, I actually just kind of want to say thank you, because this is our thing and all you're doing is flipping it upside down? That's all you got? You've got nothing original on your end to bring to the table? So, that's all I have to say. Let's get back to the NFL season. It is week 6, and we got some bets to place. I looked at the lines, I looked at all the games, and for this week, I'm actually going to sacrifice on betting on some bets that I wanted to place, because these lines are ridiculous. For me, I haven't seen in 1 week where there's so many big numbers on the spread and the over and under. So I was thinking, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to place bets on all these insane numbers and see how it goes. Why not? So let's take a look at what we got. All right. First game that we're placing money on is tonight's game on Thursday Night Football. We got the Broncos at the Chiefs. The spread on this right now, as of me recording this, is favored the Chiefs at 10.5. They're supposed to win by at least 10.5 points. I'm taking it. Why not? I don't think the Broncos defense can stop the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I got to admit, they've got some wide receivers where they throw to them, and what number is that? Who is that? We all know number 87 in Kelsey, but the others, I'm just, who is that again? So I'm putting $100 on the Chiefs taking that spread and beating the Broncos by 10.5 points. No offense to Broncos fans out there. I'm not a hater. I'm not going to say anything negative about them. I just don't believe in their defense. Next game we are putting money on is the 49ers at the Browns. Looking at this, the spread for this one is favoring the 49ers to win by 8.5 points. I think the Browns defense is really good. You could argue that the 49ers defense is better, but that's not my point here. I do believe in the Browns defense. I do think it's good. Their offense is what I'm not really sure about. I don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to be able to play or not. Last I checked today, he was listed as questionable. So we'll see if he shows up or not. I'm putting $100 on the 49ers winning on that spread. They will win by 8.5 points or more. Next one we are betting on is the Panthers at the Dolphins. Again, the lines are ridiculous. Looking at this today, as of right now, it is Thursday for me. It is favored the Dolphins win by 13.5 or more points. 13.5! All right, I'll take it. $100 says the Dolphins win by 13.5 or more, because that Dolphins offense is fucking awesome. Next up, we've got the Eagles at the Jets. Yeah, them there Jets. So, looking at the lines for this one, it has the Eagles favored by 7. Just 7 points. Okay, I'll take it. I'll put $100 down that the Eagles beat the Jets by 7 or more points in their home stadium, which is also shared by the Giants. Eagles' red zone is a little and they haven't really been dominating their games. Jets' defense is pretty fucking good in my opinion. It's not amazing or stellar, but it's good. I still think, though, Eagles win by 7 or more. It takes 3 or more people to tackle A.J. Brown. Good luck. The next game we're putting money on this week is the Giants at the Bills. Look at this line right now. It has the Bills favored to win by 14.5 or more points. 14.5! Yeah, it's the Giants. I don't think they're as good as they were last year. I really didn't think they were that good last year either. I've said this before. I don't need to cover it again. I'm taking that bet. $100. The Bills beat the Giants by 14.5 points or more. Next game we're putting money on is the Lions at the Bucks. Straight up, I am doing this out of just sheer spite of Baker Mayfield. I have said it before. I am a big fan of Baker Mayfield. I have had his back since he was first drafted by the Browns. He was listed as undraftable and all these terrible things said about him. He's a local kid, local guy, not a kid anymore. What am I saying? He's local though, from where I live. So I was like, yo, give Baker a chance, man. But he's a Sooner. And he was at that game last weekend, running his mouth with his horns down hat. And I was like, dude, I'm betting against you in the NFL this week because I'm a little salty still. So, right now looking at the line for that, it's got the over-under for this one listed at 42.5 points. I'm taking the over. I'm putting $200 on that over because I think the Lions will put up enough points to cover that over. The Bucks have shown they can score pretty good. The Lions have been great this year. I'm taking the over. The last NFL bet we're placing this week is the Cowboys at the Chargers. Fuck you, Dallas. I'm so sick of all the... No. Looking at this line, it's got the over-under listed at 50.5 points. 50.5? Are you jokes? When did the Cowboys have an offense like that? And the Chargers? I don't know, man. So, I'm taking the under. $200 on the under for this one. I'm glad the Packers are off this week with a bye. I don't know what is going on. We're not good. We've got problems. And I really don't know how to address all of that right now, so I'm not. I'm glad we have the week off. Hopefully that changes things for the better for the rest of the season. You just can't lose to the Raiders like that. That was bad. The last bet we are placing this week will be for the Euro 2024 qualifying. We are not that great. Vi as in Sverige, landslaget. Vi saknar... jag vet inte vad det är. I don't know how to really put this, but we're going up against Belgium. In Belgium. Yikes. We've got a few good players. I am very scared about our future currently. We just haven't been playing well when it matters the last year or two. Of course I'm going to put my money on them. I love my home. I love Sweden. I always will. Having said that, looking at this line, if you've never looked at it or not familiar with these numbers, what it stands for from left to right is home, tie, away. So, of course, I'm going to put my money on the away team. Sveriges landslaget. $100 that we somehow can beat Belgium in Belgium. That would be great. That's it. That's our $1,000 budget. Those are the bets we're placing this week on NFL and some Euro qualifying. I plan to create some videos for NHL, NBA. That's coming up next week. Get some more videos out there and be a little bit more consistent. And I hope you have a great weekend. Take care of yourself, be good to yourself and others, and smile. Peace.